Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So today we're going to be talking about 150 new Funko Pops that are coming this summer based off of leaks and rumors. Now these are going to be shared over from a Scarlet Joker over on Instagram, so thank you so much to them, and we have a lot to go over. I'm pretty sure there might be something for everybody today. Now as always though, I like to put a disclaimer. Everything is not officially confirmed until Funko does announce it, of course, but there's a very strong chance we can see a lot of these. And as for our question of the day, before we jump into everything, what is a Funko Pop in this new year that you would love to see Funko make? Is there a new character you would love to see? Is there a show you're watching right now that you'd love to see some characters? Let me know in the comments below. I would personally love to see some Pops from the Mission Impossible franchise. That would be so cool. Alrighty guys, so I think I want to start off with Pop animation because there's so many cool things and so many childhood TV shows here. So starting off with Ben 10 here. Yes, you heard that right, more Ben 10 finally, because like, I don't know what they're doing. This is a huge license that they could tap into. It does look like we're expected to see Ben 10 and Heat Blast, and this could lead into so many other aliens. There's really a lot Funko can do here. So if you're a Ben 10 fan, what's your favorite alien and which ones would you love to see as Pops? Now, more animation comes from Courage the Cowardly Dog, so we do actually have Courage again, where he's kind of screaming, where he flails his arms like crazy, as well as the creepy Fred dude. That guy was always just so weird and just odd. But yeah, I think these are cool choices. Can't get enough Courage. It's his show after all. Though I would love to see Eustace and Muriel eventually as like regular Pops, because the only Eustace Pop we have is of him with the mask as a Funko NFT. I would love to see just a regular look common for him. Moving on, for Garfield fans, we have 3 new Pops, including Cowboy Garfield, as well as Odie and Nermal. So Nermal being a brand new character in that Garfield set. Next up, for Adventure Time fans, I guess this is like a spin-off series or some kind of like other show in that franchise, but we do have Fiona and Cake, and we have Fiona and Cake. So basically just updated molds here. Probably long overdue, to be honest. TMNT fans, good news, we're getting more last Ronin Funko Pops. If you missed out, we just got a wave not too long ago, and they were really good. And this does include all new characters. We do have Moja, Odin, Uno, and Yi. Scooby-Doo fans, it does look like we're getting 2 regular commons this year outside of those NFTs we just got, and this does include Scooby and Shaggy in the 3D glasses with some popcorn, so I think this is a fun set. Next up, another fun new license. We finally have Phineas and Ferb. We have Phineas, Ferb, and Perry the Platypus, Agent P. This is going to be a great set. So many fans are going to be so excited. The molds are going to be very interesting though, because if you consider their head shapes and body shapes, they can't really do a traditional Pop for that. So I can't wait to see the final product for all of these. Moving on to Looney Tunes, we do have 2 new Lola Bunny Pops coming. This does include Lola Bunny in streetwear, as well as a festival outfit here. So she's the only one in this new Looney Tunes set, but hey, a lot of people love Lola Bunny. Another brand new lineup is Land Before Time. It has been so long since I have seen this movie, it kind of makes me want to watch it. But the characters do include Littlefoot, Sarah, Ducky, Petrie, Spike, and a 6-inch Sharptooth. I am really glad they scaled up that Sharptooth. I gotta go back and watch this movie, but let me know if you guys have seen this one. Next up, for Christmas fans, we do have Kris Kringle himself with a Topper, kind of a Pop and Buddy situation. For horror fans, we have more Monster High Pops coming, at least 2, and this includes Draculara as well as Skeleta. And our final Pop animation line for this section is Invader Zim. We're getting more Pops outside of Hot Topic for once. Usually they get majority of the exclusives and Pops, and we have 2 commons, which include Zim and Gur, so just updated variations. So like I said, guys, they're going crazy with the animation. So many new licenses, so much fun. I can't wait to see a lot of these. Now let's go to move on to some of the anime today. I did actually talk about these in a standalone video the other day, but I kind of wanted to recap and just remind or let any new people who didn't get a chance to watch that video. Our first anime line is Sakamoto Days. Yes, I know, we're on like episode 2 and we're already getting Sakamoto Days Pops. And yes, I know, before you say it, we should have gotten Dandadan before Sakamoto, but they're both pretty popular in their own sense, though I think I would prefer Dandadan over Sakamoto. I've only seen like 1 episode so far, so I don't have the love for it like any manga readers. Anyways, going over the lineup, we do have Taro Sakamoto, obviously, with a slim form Chase. Few people are upset that we're only getting him in that slim look as the Chase variation, but it was kind of expected by Funko. And then 3 other characters include Shin, Lu, and Yoichi here. Seems like a pretty good character lineup. More anime does include our first ever anime holiday set here with characters from Demon Slayer and Naruto. We have Tanjiro, Nezuko, Kakashi, and Naruto himself. So basically this would be like the DC or Marvel holiday pops where it's going to be Kakashi in a Santa hat or Naruto holding a bag full of presents, something like that. It's going to be fun and festive. Next up for Demon Slayer fans, they're going all out this next wave. This includes Nezuko no muzzle. We also have Akaza, Chachamaru, which is the cat for those who don't know. Kind of an interesting choice, so curious to see how that turns out. And then we also do have Doma, another brand new demon next to Akaza. So many people have been waiting for both of those, especially Akaza. And Doma's actually going to be a Pop Plus, so a little bit bigger, more detail. Sorry guys, quick pause break. She wanted to say hello. She usually, I think the camera probably moved slightly because she laid down and bumped the tripod with her big body. Look, she was sleeping, so she's a little tired, but say hello. Anyways, though, the final two pops includes Tanjiro here. We do have a pop plus of him doing Dancing Flash. And the last one is a pop cover of him doing Sun Halo Dragon Dance. And this is supposed to be something similar to some kind of manga cover, so I can't wait to see how that turns out. Our next anime is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, another brand new line that you guys have been asking for forever. Now, this does include at least 3 characters, but they're kind of spread out. So the first one is Jotaro here, expected in the summer, and then the other 2 includes Joseph, Old Man Joseph more specifically, with Iggy as a poppin' buddy expected more in the fall, probably around like October. And then we also do have Dio himself. I do think all of these are going to be very popular, and as long as you guys just buy all 3 and really support this line, Funko will continue to make them. But of course, let me know in the comments below, is there a specific JoJo's character that you would love to see Funko make in the future? Now, the final new anime pops we do have is One Piece Biddy Pops here. So includes 4 different 4-packs. We have an East Blue inspired set, by the way. We have Luffy with me, Zoro, and Axe Hand Morgan in that first one. Then we have Nami crying, Arlong, and Nojiko, Sanji, Zev, and Don Krieg, and the final one is Usopp, Kaya, and Kuro. And the mystery ones include Shanks, Buggy, Mihawk, and Smoker. As you can see with this One Piece Biddy lineup, we're going to be seeing a couple new characters first in that Biddy form, and then I'm sure Funko will eventually make them into pops, exclusive or whatever, so I'll keep you guys posted on those, but let me know if you guys are excited for these Biddy pops. Alright guys, so the next category we do have is pop video games here. A couple cool things here. First up is Astrobots. So, it's kind of odd, because we just did a pre-order on Funko, and then now we have a comment coming. I feel a little gypped. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little betrayed there, because it's like, okay, we're releasing a Game of the Year version, and then like 2 months later, bam, a comment. It's like, I could have just waited for the comment and not have to pay $25 on the Funko shop. What is that? So I do feel like that was a bit of a scummy move by Funko, I won't lie. Now, interesting enough, another Game of the Year contender, if I'm not mistaken, was Protagonist here, which is expected to get a standalone comment too. Basically, Protagonist would have been the one if they won Game of the Year that ended up on the pre-order in place of Astrobot, but that wasn't the case. But it does look like we're getting a pop either way, so if you wanted this character, stay tuned. Next up for Kingdom Hearts fans, I'm sure you guys are pretty excited because we haven't seen Kingdom Hearts pops in a while, or at least a full wave. So this does include Roxas with Keyblades, Xeon with Keyblades, Xehanort, I think that's how you pronounce that, and Lingering Will. Never been much of a Kingdom Hearts fan myself personally, but I know you guys are going crazy for these already. Again, they're expected this summer. Let me know if there was a specific character you were looking for, or if you're excited for this lineup. Next up for Pokemon fans, you guys know the drill. We always get at least 3 pops, and they usually are new characters. This does include Ninetales, Absol, and Rowlet. I think the Ninetales was a pretty cool choice. Next up, we have Funko Fusion here. So this does include all of them with chases. This is going to be an insane line. So we do have Invincible, which will probably be the most popular one here, with the black and blue suit and a bloody chase. Then we have Colonel Sanders with a golden chase variation, where he does have the KFC weapon, which is going to be hilarious. Then we also have Freddy Fazbear with a zombie chase and Mega Man with a zombie chase. So I think this is going to be a pretty fun lineup, but so many chases, to be honest. The final video game lineup we do have is Fallout here. So this is technically from the TV series, but it's a video game adaptation, so I'm putting it in this category anyways. But the show is fantastic. If you haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend it. Let's dive into the pops. We do have Lucy, obviously, Maximus in the power armor with a mass chase. Then we have the Ghoul with the dog, and then Vault Boy with a Cooper Howard chase. Looks like an awesome lineup. Very excited to see all of these. Alrighty, moving on to our next category, we have Marvel and DC Comics here. So first up for DC Comics, we have another The Batman Who Laughs, Robin King, and Saint Batman here. I'm sure all of these molds are going to look great. Now for Marvel fans, a couple new characters and some current characters with updated looks. So we do have Ghost Rider. A lot of people are excited for Ghost Rider, Dormammu, Morbius, Mephisto, and Hollow's Eve. I'm sure these are all going to be great in their comic looks for Marvel fans. Unfortunately, that was about it for Marvel and DC, but there's some pretty decent choices there. Our next lineup is going to be pop movies and television here. So in this first one, we do have Betty Suarez here. So never actually watched this show, but seems like people are excited for this pop. For Harry Potter fans, we do have Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince here. So this features Harry with Hourglass, Hermione, I can't even pronounce that. Anyways, though, we're getting another Dumbledore pop. We also have Luna in dress. I love Luna. She's one of my favorite characters. The Puking Girl, Dark Mark, and a premium of Slughorn. Next up for Home Alone fans, we do have Home Alone 2 here. So this includes Kevin, Harry on Fire, and Marvin paint cover. Sure, these are going to be fun. For Star Trek fans, another Star Trek line here. They are definitely going all in on Star Trek lately. This includes the Next Generation Data. We also have Deep Space Nine Quark, Voyager Captain Janeway, and Lower Decks Moopsie. Now, technically, this line is pop books, but I'm just including it in this category. And this actually is from the Powerless trilogy, and we have Peyton Gray and Prince Kai. Moving on for Wicked fans, we're actually getting a pretty exciting 2-pack. We do actually have the Emerald City Players is what it's going to be called, but it is the original characters as their cameos. And I think this is a great choice, and I'm sure this is going to sell like crazy. Final new pop for this category is Where the Wild Things Are. Kind of an interesting license to bring back. We do have a premium of Max with the Scepter. Next lineup we have is pop horror here. So this does include Buffy the Vampire Slayer. We have Buffy with Scythe and Willow Vampire. From Casper the Friendly Ghost, love this movie growing up. We do have Casper with a human form chase. That's fantastic. We also have Cat and the 3-pack of the Ghostly Trio. That is hilarious. That definitely needs to glow. Next up, we have Species here, 1 pop, and that's Syl in the human form. Now, the final 4 are collaged together, but lots of things that I'm sure you guys will be excited for. We do have Rocky Horror Picture Show. We have Frank, Magenta, Riff Raff, Columbia Glitter, and a premium of Frank on the Lips. Next one is House of a Thousand Corpses here, and we do have a new Captain Spaulding, which is great for horror fans. The original one is heavily faked, and I still think it sits around $100, so this will be great for any newer fans. Then we also have Baby Firefly and Otis in the Robe. Next, we have Sweeney Todd here, some Johnny Depp love, and this includes Sweeney Todd and Mrs. Lovett. And then finally, Sleepy Hollow, another Johnny Depp movie. We do have Ichabod Crane, Katrina, as well as the Headless Horseman. Now, the last line of pops here is a little bit of a miscellaneous thing, and that's some holiday pops from a couple things. So this does actually include Holodivas here. We have Jean Grey, Rogue, and Storm. And then from Disney Princesses, we have Ariel, Jasmine, Rapunzel, Tiana, Anna, and Elsa. And then finally, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Baby Clown, Jumbo, Shorty, and Spike. And again, these are going to be holiday things, kind of like that anime holiday stuff I was talking about earlier. Well, guys, that does wrap up about 150 new pops expected this summer. So much crazy stuff today, from anime to animation, video games, horror, and more. I'm sure there was something for almost everybody here, so let me know in the comments below, out of everything we just went over, what are you most excited for? I'm excited for some of the video game ones, definitely excited for a lot of the anime ones. Even some of the movie ones are pretty exciting. Animation, Ben 10, Phineas and Ferb. I can't wait for a lot of those to see how they turn out. So very excited for a lot of stuff here. And again, these are expected this summer. As we do get closer to the announcement day, updates and all that, I'll keep you guys as posted as I can. So if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, because 2025 is going to be a huge year already. Well, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit the like button down below if you did enjoy. Of course, I do want to end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.